Some breaking news coming in at this moment. Pakistan is now accusing India of complicity in the horrific Peshawar army school massacre. Reliable Pakistani sources have told India today that the allegation is among the list of issues Islamabad has with India. The list, which will be put forward in the upcoming meeting of national security advisors of the two countries. The other issues which Pakistan is likely to include in the talks is its allegations of India's involvement in destabilizing the country, especially via alleged interference in Karachi, Fatah, Baluchistan and now Peshawar as well. Maha Siddiqui now joins us on the phone line and also Gaurav Sawant joining us this morning. Now Maha, would we get to hear from the Indian establishment anytime soon? Because these are very serious allegations and I guess a counter must be on its way.
Well, these are extremely shocking and startling allegations that Pakistan is making. But remember, Sanket, this is source-based information that is coming from the Pakistani side. And Pakistan is saying that it is preparing a dossier which will be a written version of all these accusations, apart from verbally telling India of its concerns on alleged Indian interference in Pakistan. Now, what we expect from India is perhaps not to jump the gun and wait for the dossier to be given. Pakistan says that when the two NSAs meet, and we know that this meeting, at least the Indian side is very keen on having it within a month's time, that when the two NSAs meet, it is then that Sartaj Aziz will be raking up all these issues, and perhaps India might want to wait till such time as Pakistan officially puts it on record, because right now Pakistan is making these allegations. They are saying they will be part of the dossier, but finally when the dossier is prepared, the shape and the contour of the dossier will be seen by India, and perhaps it is only then that it would be wise for India to respond, because these are allegations of very serious in nature.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Maha. Let me get in Gaurav also. Gaurav, could this be part of, very dangerous diplomacy that Pakistan wants to play, just in order to solicit a response from India?
Sanket, it's malicious and absurd. Pakistan has been claiming that India has been training and arming the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, which is Pakistan's bad Taliban. There is nothing more absurd than this, because these are elements who are extremely hostile to India and to Indian interests. But Pakistan, which once trained, armed and funded these terror groups that have now turned rogue, is facing a brunt of its own, is getting a taste of its own medicine. But Pakistan has made these allegations in the past about India's alleged involvement in Baluchistan. If you recall, when then Prime Minister Manmohan Singh was at Sharm el-Sheikh, and the disastrous joint statement that came out from Sharm el-Sheikh talked about, Pakistan's concerns in Baluchistan. Now, India has repeatedly said, produce evidence. Pakistan has failed to do that. But it's just for its own domestic audience that Pakistan makes these allegations, and they will be dismissed with the contempt they deserve, Sanjay.
Okay. Okay, Gaurav, do stay on with us. Let me go back to Maha. Now, Maha, I guess the fact that Pakistan is thinking of putting in its list, when the two NSAs meet, India's alleged involvement in the Peshawar school attack, I guess this is a first, because we have seen Pakistan in the past make certain allegations about India's alleged involvement in their country, which has always been denied. This, I guess, is the first time that something like this is being said.
Absolutely, Sanket, and that's why it's absolutely shocking. And as Gaurav was pointing out, that Pakistan is alleging that India is arming Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan. It is very hostile in nature. It has gone against India's interests as well. So it is an absurd accusation that is being made. However, when I asked my source about what evidence do they have, will they back it with any evidence, then the Pakistani side claimed that they just don't have these serious concerns. They are going to present some sort of evidence also when the dossier is presented. Now, Sanket, we have to take all this, of course, with a pinch of salt as well, because remember, just about last week, this drone incident happened where Pakistan had accused India of a surveillance drone illegally taking pictures in Pakistan. However, they had no evidence to back that, and later it's also emerging from the Chinese side that the company that had manufactured that drone said that they have not sold it to any government. So clearly, this could be a way of creating some sort of pressure on India ahead of the NSA's meet. But clearly, if Pakistan is going to be making that startling and big claim in its dossier, as it is at the moment saying through its sources, then it will require quite a bit of evidence to back that on part of Pakistan. Otherwise, as Gaurav was pointing out, this is an absurd claim that will just get the contempt from India that it really deserves. Apart from that, Sanket, there are other list of accusations apart from Balochistan, which they have been reiterating for quite some time now. They are also accusing India of interference in Karachi, although no specific incidents was claimed over here. Only in the case of Peshawar did they point out the specific incidents of the attack on the army school. Although responsibility has already been taken by somebody, that is Taliban, and this seems on the face of it quite absurd.
Okay. Maha as well as Gaurav, do stay on with us. We are going to stay with this story. It's time for a short break at this moment.